yeah, I had an emergency C-section where they pumped like lots of fluid, right, to numb me, and then I blacked out, took a picture, saw my baby, went into a holding room, and then I was discharged. After like one day I could force myself to walk and be okay, because my mother said you have to walk, the nurses say you have to walk, everybody say you have to walk, you know, to make yourself feel better, to make your organs running again. I was also given compression socks and the catheter was taken out. Yeah, so I walked, and then I went home. Before I went home, even at the hospital, I really felt like severe neck pain, and I thought that, okay, I complained to everyone around me. Even my husband Jeremy said, oh, it must be the pillow, your posture, right? Like, and then I told my mom I had difficulty standing up. I felt like uh, I couldn't stand up. My head was in intense throbbing pain, like really pain. And my mom is like, ayo, you keep lying down, that's why lah. You must stand up, you must stand up. You know, the old people always say. So they always downplay whatever symptoms I tell them. See, my lips is so pale. So right, when I went home, I really couldn't stand up, even to go to the toilet. Sitting up was so painful. Like out of 10, it was 15 out of 10. Okay, the pain. And then I started to like suspect something was horribly wrong. By the next day, the pain was so bad that I couldn't eat my food, my confinement food. I just felt like puking, nauseous, and standing up even for a minute was so bad. So in the end, I decided to do some online googling. Like whatever symptoms I had, like stiff neck, intense headache, backache. I couldn't sleep because the backache was so intense. Was because I had this potential side effect of epidural, which is cerebrospinal leakage, where there's a leakage in my spine due to the epidural trap. And I contacted my doctor, the anesthesia, about it, and she was kind enough to like talk me through what to do. She said, oh, most people get better after 14 to 20 days, you know, but I was like, 14 to 20 days? I can't, you know, because I still have to work, and I can't even function. I can't even go to the toilet. So after that, I decided, okay, I'm going to read out what my options were. And she just said, okay, how about I prescribe you more painkillers? But I'm like, I'm so sick of all the painkillers, right? Painkillers for the emergency C-sec wound. And I was feeling so drowsy, but I couldn't walk, couldn't eat. I was basically non-functional, and my back was so pain. I saw that there was this other way to relieve this, to treat this, was to get a blood extract patch. It will involve a surgery. It will involve getting warded again, and I had to first make my way to the hospital, A&E. It was horrendous because even in the taxi, my head was throbbing. I had to lie down in the back seat. I couldn't sit up straight, and immediately upon like coming out of the taxi, I was on a wheelchair and then just had to lie down because I really couldn't sit. It was so pain.